Hi, everyone. My name is Ben Wright Human, cartoonist extraordinaire, and welcome to a very special Let's Play. That's the wrong screen. There we go. Of Monster Prom. No looking at my Discord. That's not allowed. Joining me today, we have two of the other cartoonists who worked on Less Than Secret. We have JESS Johnson and KANNENSTINE.
Hello.
I'm going to need to remember to look up whenever I'm talking, using a different camera setup. So for anyone who's not familiar at this point, Less Than Secret is a cryptid comic anthology that we've been kickstarting for the last month. Kickstarter ends on Monday. We are more than funded, but we're doing stretch goals. So if you're interested in cryptids and awesome stuff like that, go ahead and give it a look. You can find it at tinyurl.com/lessthansecret. Actually, I can put that on the screen because I am doing this on a different system. I'm going to hide that so you don't know my secrets. There we go. All right. So if we can get you guys to introduce yourselves just so they know you have voices, let's go for it.
Hi, I'm Jess. On Instagram at BWHComics. I'm one of the artists on Less Than Secret. I'm ready to play some Monster Prom.
Yay.
Hi, my name is KANNENSTINE. I'm one of the people who organized this anthology with Ben. I also have a comic, and I am at RFCannon on Instagram, RFKANNEN. And Twitter is the main place where I'm active.
Did I say KANNENSTINE originally? I'm sorry. I always switch that up.
I'm not actually sure how to pronounce it. It's fine.
Cool. I still feel bad.
I think it's not the way it's spelled. I always forget. Anyway,
good to know.
Anyway.
So anyway, I've seen a little bit of Monster Prom, but I don't know a ton about it. I know it's a dating sim with monsters that has great sense of humor. Jess, I know you've done some stuff with this, right?
Yeah, I've played it quite a bit. It's been a little while since I've done it, so I'm sort of strategizing who I want to go for today. Maybe someone that I have always had trouble with in the original game. I don't know. There's sort of different difficulty levels for every person, so you're gonna have to see who you each are most interested in.
Intriguing.
That's fair. So you're gonna be the one kind of min-maxing this.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, I know
have to
nothing
think
about
who
this game.
I want.
Like the main literature, visual novel I've played is Doki Doki Literature Club. Are there stats in this?
Yes. Yeah, there are stats.
What?
Yeah. We hadn't properly saved, so I'm actually going to change one of the settings in here to make life a little bit easier.
I'm up for whatever. I'll play the hardest, the easiest characters.
Just because it kept switching out of there, I don't think that'll happen if I have it in windowed mode and just full screen size, roughly. There we go.
Looks good.
And check. Yes, now I can mess with the UI and still be good. I do have it muted at the moment because we were talking. But yeah. By the way, are we going to be doing voices? Just read, whatever you guys are comfortable with.
Voices?
Yeah, just because there's going to be a lot of text, and I don't think they have dialogue for everything.
Yeah, it's mostly the sound. The voice acting is kind of just like little "yay" or stuff like that.
Right. I think I had that turned on. They actually have a setting where you can choose if you want it on or off if you want to do goofy voices. But my vote is almost
on, you can do goofy voices.
Cool. My vote is almost always goofy voices, but level of comfort. I just wanted to check before we got into it. All right, I'm going to officially unmute, and we can get this going.
All right.
Three players. First turn. Ah, spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. All right. I'm feeling Frankenstein-y zombie boy.
All right.
So I will grab that one. Name. That's boring. Oh, pronouns. That's actually really cool. Are all the names just going to be colors?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, they've each got like a backup name too.
Green or Brian?
What are you feeling, Ben?
Just for clarity.
Oh, sure. All right, going with our handles.
I can't write .com. Worth a shot. Now I will go with Brian. That's a good name.
All right.
Sure.
Ben, just want to check, is there a way to get rid of the tiny URL on the screen? Or are we keeping that?
Oh yeah, no, I can get rid of that.
I think it might be blocking part of the screen was the only reason.
That is fair. Man, my computer... I just realized part of the reason I'm getting lag is that I have like 3 drawing programs open. Let me take care of that.
That might do it. All right.
I was working on another project while waiting for this to get set up.
Of course.
It's like, why is this slow? Maybe because Photoshop and Clip Studio are on at the same time. Live television.
All right, who are you feeling, Just?
I usually go for Blue Girl. She's so cute.
Sticking with blue?
You know what? Yeah, I'll stick with blue.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, I'm echoing, by the way. I don't know if you can tell.
Oh, you are echoing now. That's we were having audio problems before all this started.
Oh dear.
Are you keeping?
It's often on my side. Is there a way for me to leave even though I'm wearing headphones this time? Is there a way for me to leave the studio and then you to rejoin me or?
Let's check. Are you still hearing echo? I just muted Rainer.
Check. No, I'm not. Oh no, yes I am. I am hearing echo.
Oh, you are.
So
okay.
It's not you, Rainer.
Okay.
I think it's just this audio setup. Did you want to keep the she pronoun?
Yeah.
Cool.
And Destiny in the chat, howdy, says they didn't. No echo. Yeah. All
No
right.
echo on your end. Excellent.
Oh God! And do I want to play? Which one of these characters do I want to play? How about Red? I could go for the fiery energy. Why not?
She's
Let's do it.
cool.
All right.
Does seem pretty cool. Alternate name would be Amiro. You want to stick with that? You want to do a custom name?
Let's do Red. Just
Cool.
keep the character straight. As like.
So we have Red, Blue, and Brian. Fantastic. Are you keeping the pronoun she?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Showtime.
Showtime.
And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of our... so I got a bar in front of that.
We have it too.
Wait. There's a hide button.
Yeah.
Yay! To catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. So should we just start figuring out voices for each of these people?
Well, there's one person who's like a narrator, so I feel like you're probably going to want to keep narrating.
Okay. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. I'm terrified because I don't know which of you did that. Oh, wait, she did that.
No, he did that. Damien. He's
Oh,
up
Damien did it. I was very confused. Damien LeVay, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire.
Yes.
Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Liam de Lioncourt, 40XX, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork.
Yay!
And Polygeist, 22, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. And Vera Oberlin, 23, a mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear. It had to be one of them. But who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their hearts.
Okay.
But as okay.
Oh, I was just thinking if you guys wanted to decide on doing silly voices here while we have all of them on screen, you're welcome to start making those decisions.
That's a good idea. All right. Since you're the one who's played that game, do you want to choose first?
Right. I need to be Polly. I do a very good Polly voice.
You like Polly? I'm shocked.
Yeah, no. Polly's like, I'm probably not going to go after her in this game to give all of you the chance to experience her if you want. But like, she's like my favorite.
Polly is the mermaid?
She's the ghost.
She's the ghost.
All right.
Yeah, the one that's Jess's icon in our Discord.
Right.
That's right. Very cool. And we'll each pick 2.
That's fair. Rainer, who do you want next?
Oh god, who am I gonna voice? I guess I'll do the vampire. This seems fun.
Cool.
The bookworm dude?
Yeah.
Nice. For my first one, it's hard to say no to the big dumb jock. Like, that is always a fun voice to do.
He's so cute. I love him.
Yay! All right, round 2 of the draft. Jess, who you picking?
Ooh. I think I'll go Miri, the mermaid. She's a lot of fun.
You know what you're getting into. We don't. It's great.
Yeah.
All right, Rainer, 1 each. What you got?
I think I'm gonna go that demon. Feels distinct from the other voices. I can do those 3 voices separate.
Yeah, I figured you'd want to do the demon. He reminds me of your Fantasy Scotland D&D character.
Yes, from one of our first D&D campaigns. I can see that.
Cool. Which is great because I was really hoping I'd get the Medusa.
Nice. I feel like
Sweet.
the demon also kind of reminds me of Andy's character, Jed the Undead.
Yeah, I see that.
That seems about right. All right. Oh, yeah. Seeing in the chat. By the way, Destiny, I could do this now. Yeah. So this is our friend Destiny, who does a lot of D&D stuff and seems to have a thing for playing tieflings. Interesting.
Yes. Yes, Destiny is in my and Ben's D&D group.
Nice.
I have unlimited power, Destiny. You cannot hide. Anyway. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Wait, nope. Didn't mean to bring that back up. There we go. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever! All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are.
Oh my.
Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, TM, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start! Oh, I get to pick first. You get the chance to produce a movie. It's based on... Oh, I'm not going to read all this just because it's too much, but... Yeah, I'm going with number 2. Two cool guys walking away from rad explosions. And they don't look at the explosions. They don't give a fuck about the explosions. They reflect on life and love, but it is super dope and kick-ass because they do so walking away from never-ending explosions. Ooh. Straight to DVD.
All right.
Oh, can we each only pick one?
Oh yeah, I think so. I forgot it's been a while since I've played this multiplayer, but given who I'm going to try to attract, I'm gonna go for number 1.
All right.
Oh wait, you can pick any of them if you want. Cool.
Cool.
You want to read it?
Oh yeah, the most influential Russian novelists of the XIX century. Is that supposed to be Roman numerals? Who's to say? I've gone nuts. They don't remember anything about last night, and now they can't find the manuscript of the brothers Karamazov, and Dostoevsky has to deliver it today.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
All right, Raider, you're up.
I have
By the way,
to pick
that's
the
the one in the picture.
I have to pick the one with a vampire in it. Always, I'm the only reason I'm not going to go after the vampire characters because I'm going to voice them. So, something about superheroes, but with a love triangle between a beautiful yet somewhat relatable girl, maybe she's always stating that she's a mess, and two of the super hot superheroes, who are also like vampires or pirates or both. Instant hit. I read a lot of supernatural vampire romance when I was a teenager, so... Oh, I think you just picked one, didn't you?
Yeah, I picked the one you were saying.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. By the way, I'm technically controlling everybody, so this might get a little weird. If you could put a curse on your worst enemy, what would it do? Oh, yeah. Number two. That's what I would do in real life if I needed to curse somebody. The curse of always meeting obnoxious people at parties who are super into new fad diets and feel the need to explain them in detail.
I think I'll try number 3. I'd curse them to fall in love with a wonderful person and be happily married for years before they realize that all this time their partner was a wild panther in disguise, and the panther viciously devours my enemy. Classic!
This is a hard one, but I'm going to say I'm also going to pick 3. I hope that doesn't mess anything up if we pick the same answer.
No, it doesn't.
Awesome.
The world will end tomorrow. What will you do today? Wow, we got a lot of choices now. If someone told me the world were ending tomorrow, I probably wouldn't believe them, so I'll profit on the hysteria.
All right, I'm going to go with finishing my novel.
That sounds about right, also.
And nobody ends the world but me. I mean, come on. I'll end the world before it ends. You know,
if anyone I knew was going to end the world, it would probably be Rainer.
Thank you.
Ooh, that gave me a boost with the Medusa lady. This is the catchiest background music in the world, by the way.
I know.
Sure.
Okay, so this is sort of classic. Pick where I want to go and do stuff based on that.
So each location will give you a boost in a particular stat.
All right.
All right, so
and your stats are up in the upper right-hand
And
corner.
their
Yeah.
stats are up in the corner. Yeah.
so smarts, boldness, and charm are my strong areas. Creativity, fun, and money are not as strong. Okay.
I'm just going to step over for 1 second to let my cat out of my room, but I will be right back.
Go for it. I'm going to go for outdoors, see what happens. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun. Nice.
All right.
You see hordes of your classmates running away from Vera and Scott. They're all screaming spoilers.
Great.
This one's me, right?
Both of them are, actually, I think.
Both of them are. Oh, this is going to be fun. All right. Have you seen the latest episode of Detective Wereweasel? Wereweasel finally exposed the cartel's entire operation.
Awesome, bro.
Oh, that's his voice. I did. It was so exciting I peed on Grandma's carpet.
Not bad.
I know, right? And the cartel's organizational structure is so cool. I took so many notes.
Oh, bro.
But last night was the last episode. I was so sad I peed on Grandpa's carpet.
Not a carpets.
Well, why don't we start our own TV show? We'll make it better than Weasel. Better than Weasel? Is that even possible? I like that 100-yard stare. We're the perfect team. I have money, and you're the gullible target audience. Gorgona Film Studios requires your ideas. Scott Gorgona Film Studios? We'll talk about that later. Right now, I need ideas. Let's see. Does it? Oh, no, they're both highlighted. When the Mafia threatens to close his gym, an ugly-ass Nosferatu must expose the syndicate to save the only place that lets him do his reps. Chile, 1985. When Pinochet floods the market with black cocaine, a courageous drug dealer becomes a private eye to blackmail Pinochet and save her coke labs. Wow!
Oh,
These are both kind of awesome movie ideas. You know what? Just for you, Rainer, I gotta go with the Nosferatu one.
All right.
Oh wait, what's this? Oh, this is your guys' stats. But why would a Nosferatu go to the gym? He can't see himself in the mirror.
No.
Without mirrors, how can he appreciate the beauty of a lovingly nurtured muscle?
Ugh.
Mirrors? Are you trying to get me to shoot an entire television pilot in a room full of mirrors? That does actually sound miserable as someone who did film stuff. It takes all my concentration not to petrify myself doing my makeup in the morning. Wow, your premise was so stupid that Scott found a problem with it. You lose 3 smarts.
Oh.
Let's go.
All right, Blue, you're up.
All right, here we go. I'm going to go to the auditorium.
I should click for now.
Oh.
I guess I'll narrate for myself. Is that how it works?
Makes sense?
Sure, why not?
All right, okay. I have to hydrate. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves had descended to give you figurative oral sex.
Oh my.
Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity. You look up to find Liam and Scott waving their phones in each other's faces.
What about this one?
Nah, I'd definitely swipe left on that one, bro.
But this is my best picture.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
But it's not even a picture of you. It's just a photo of a stop sign wearing a top hat.
It's artistic.
I don't know. Maybe if it was a picture of a fire hydrant.
Well, it's not as if your pictures are in any way superior. What are you even doing in this one?
Smiling.
Mainstream.
See, unacceptable.
I'm sorry, that mainstream got me. That was
You gotta figure out this character.
I love it.
What?
But I like smiling. Are you sure it's wrong?
Of course I am. Look, I'll even bring in an impartial third party. You're renowned for your horny dating app, TM, success. What's your secret?
Which one do you...
I'm going to go with number 2, Sepia Mustache Enigma. I will have this vampire boy.
Authentic.
Sepia Mustache Enigma. I have never heard of it. Heard of. I mean, of course I've heard of it. I'm the only one who's ever heard of it. but I got a new phone and my settings got all messed up. So do you think you could transfer it to me?
Liam is clearly impressed by your filter game, but don't expect him to ever mention it again. You gain +2 smarts and +1 creativity. Yes.
Let's do this!
All right, Rainer, you're up. Oh, I didn't realize. It looks like it's grayed out the areas that we went to.
That's all good. All right, so I'm really good so far at smarts and boldness.
And money.
And money. That is true. I don't know who I'm going to pursue yet. I want to type in on one of my strengths. Let's go with the gym. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm. Okay, not the stat I expected. Later, you see Damien and Miranda chatting, and, being a nosy little bitch, you decide to insert yourself into the conversation.
La, da, da, la, da, da. I look forward to this adventure, so is there anything more wonderful than getting insight into the lives of commoners?
You better not pull that shit the whole time. My dads are Lord of Hell, you know. Technically, I'm royalty too.
Are you, though?
Is anyone else getting really weird static, by the way? Just want to check.
I heard it for 1 second.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Just a second, though. Damien rolls his eyes and turns to you. Miss Panthera paired us up for our hands-on homework assignment. Going on an adventure.
Of magic and wonder.
Apparently I have some anger issues. And thirst for violence. That should be channeling into something productive. Like a thirst for violence isn't productive in and of itself.
Man, every single time I hear the little voice things, they scare me because I'm like, is someone else in the stream?
Yeah, he's higher pitched than I've been putting him. Right.
Oh, and I'm supposed to work on being more independent. Which is so strange, since I told my ladies and gentlemen in waiting to fix that for me last week.
Huzzah!
I wonder what sort of adventure might give us the wonderful experience we need to fix our perceived but obviously non-existent flaws.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right. What do these people want? Go on a deep sea. I'm just going to read them out loud quickly. Or no. Okay. I'm going to say journey to a volcano to have a hot time at a fire method strip club.
Fucking metal!
Fuck yeah, volcano hookers.
I cannot pretend to condone sex work. But that's what will make it so fun. I'll get to feel so morally superior and holier than thou.
Oh my. Yeah, and I can ignore you feeling morally superior in order to stare at naked fire methods. And that'll make you independent.
Yes, and you'll curtail your passion for violence because it'll be redirected into your passion for romancing fire methods.
Romancing. Right.
Surely you wish to see them naked so you'll know who is the most marriageable and whom to court?
Yes. And with that, you're off to find a properly seedy volcano. You gained +2 fun and +1 creativity. Wow, none of those were the stats I was going for. But good.
Hey, you've got 7 and 4 stats.
That is true.
Everyone chooses a brand. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. A brand?
Gucci.
J. Crew. I wear a lot of their stuff.
Doesn't have to be clothing.
Why not?
Funimation.
Good choice.
All right.
Okay, well,
I lose.
probably the best.
Yeah.
Well, no, it would. That's just it. It's not intriguing at all. Of course they do that.
Oh, good point.
Okay, so is Just or Mine more intriguing? I feel
You
like
went-
Gucci.
You went Gucci. What was?
I would watch Gucci TV.
Yep.
All right, blue it is.
I feel like J. Crew TV would be a lot of people like staring out at like docks while wearing polo shirts.
Yeah, accurate. Accurate. So it's insert
At least,
channel
oh my
here.
god, Gucci TV is just JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Still, I think that gets second because, Funimation is not interesting at all.
No.
It is YouTube.
Let's go.
All right, where am I sitting? I'm going to go sit with Liam and Vera.
Does it matter? Oh, it doesn't. You sit between them. Okay.
It's just like the table. All right, here we go. Oh, right. I forgot I'm speaking.
Oh,
You
yeah.
take your seat beside the arguably two coolest monsters in all of Spooky High. Here's hoping you can keep up with them.
Do you want me to just do the narrator part, or should we keep the switching around?
I think switching's good. Or
Whatever.
unless just you want to
Okay.
have them do it.
No, I can keep doing it. I just keep forgetting. I'm so used to playing this by myself. Go for it,
Vera,
guys.
are you eating manticore steaks again?
Yes, and it's delicious.
Don't you know the amount of cruelty involved in the mainstream meat production industry?
Yes, and it's delicious. Besides, Liam, you're a vampire. Don't you only consume things that are dead?
Well, yes, I suppose, but it's always ethically sourced, organic, free range, and human. The human population is out of control, and eating them is the most environmentally responsible thing to do.
Listen, Liam, I happen to have a personal feud with every single animal I eat. I make sure to meet all of them first and ensure I'm devouring only the ones I hate the most. It makes it extra tasty.
Well then, surely you can inflict such pain without going through the cruel meat industry and supporting factory farming. Isn't home cruelty better anyway?
You may actually have a point there. And if I get my hand in the pot, I can inflict even more effective and specific pain. I bet there's a way to make money off this too.
Hang on. Somehow I've ended up arguing against my own interests here.
Liam, do you want to find innovative and creative ways to move society forward? Or do you want to oppose cruelty like every other weak mainstream loser?
You can actually hear Liam's brain shaking as he struggled between his desire to be perceived as ethical and his desire to be perceived as creative. Maybe you can step in and help out. Alright, let's see. These animals you kill may lose their lives, but what about their active lives?
In the meantime, hi Haley.
Let's see. I think I want to,
Just putting this on screen so that it's on the internet forever.
Very true.
I think I want to educate cattle on metaphysics. Oh, you've got the comment
Oh.
back on the screen, Ben.
Take it down so we can... There we go.
Taking a long
Well,
time to
I
fade
can't
on my
condone-
screen.
Oh, no, it's good. Well, I can't condone animal cruelty, but I wholeheartedly support animal education. I do like animals, but their illiteracy is my fourth least favorite thing about them. right between their foretaste in fashion and simplistic views on German cinema.
It's not the worst idea you've ever had. Although, face it, Blue, you are known for having pretty terrible ideas about 50% of the time.
Fair.
I don't really see building an empire out of private schools for cattle, but with my business acumen, I guess it's possible.
And I can rest secure in the knowledge that I'm solving the bovine education crisis.
Helping Liam help cows is like helping you help Liam choose you to go to prom with. Or something.
Let's do this!
All right, Rainer, where you want to sit?
Who am I sitting with? Wait, is there a cat character? We didn't interact with them. We haven't heard from the ghost yet, so I'm going to go sit with the ghost, actually. You approach Scott and Polly's table to find them crouched behind a pile of jelly desserts, plotting.
Hey, bro.
Thank Brosif you're here, bro. Come on, join our huddle.
Maybe you're curious about our huge pile of jelly jam gelatinous dessert cups? Well, wonder no more. We're going for the jelly prize!
Yeah, we're gonna win it. If we collect the foil cover of 100 jelly desserts, we'll be the lucky winners of...
One free jelly dessert! Ah!
But right now we're stuck. We've only got 99. That means we need...
One more, Scott. We need one more.
We need one more!
You'd give them your jelly dessert, but you already threw it at a bird person you hate. Guess you gotta make a choice, and that choice is to transfer away from Hatoful Boyfriend High School.
By the way, hi Barney, see you in chat. All right, what you picking, Rainer?
Oh god, this is a hard choice. I don't know which of this. They both seem so nice. I don't think they'd approve of stealing, but... gosh. Make like a puppy dog and beg. All things are sweeter when achieved through pity.
Begging? What? I never beg, except in intricately choreographed erotic scenarios. Is this an intricately choreographed erotic scenario?
No, even better! This is gazing sadly at people until they give us food!
You happily follow Scott around the cafeteria, whimpering at people for their jelly desserts. Polly just eats all the stockpile of jelly desserts while you're busy begging. Also, no one is willing to give you any jelly desserts. But that doesn't matter. As the saying goes, begging is its own reward. That and the quality time you get to spend with Scott. That's also a reward.
Sure.
All right. There are two characters on the board that we don't know anything about. I assume I can't go to tables that are already taken. Yeah. I'm kind of inclined to go to one of the two.
Up to you.
Let's try this one. You're enjoying your meal in peace when you hear the unmistakable sound of three throats clearing.
All right, who's going to vote each of these three? I guess we should each take one.
Works for me. Jess, you know who they are. First choice.
Okay. Well, let's see. The middle one is the one with most of the lines. So I guess I'll be her.
All right, I'll
I
go
think
for
the other two are sort of the other ahems there.
Okay, sure. So they don't really have dialogue?
Right. It's actually
Okay.
pretty much just the main girl that talks.
Okay.
Sounds good then.
Sure. As resident girl, I guess I'll do it. Ahem. Yes, hello. As you know, it is customary for a benevolent witch coven to have, as an ally, a malevolent creature of some sort. And since Leo apparently decided he's too cool for us now, I mean, because of your incredible resume and good looks,
We're here to save the day.
we've decided to accept you on a trial basis as our supernatural companion for one adventure. Adventure not to exceed 3 episodes or eclipse the main plot arc. As a consideration for your willing participation, we'll even allow your choice of adventures.
3 episodes? You could knock out one of these adventures by the end of lunch, and it actually sounds fun. The Coven gives you 2 options. I think I have to go with Crime Ghost. Stop the Crime Ghost who's been taking over children's bodies and using them to rob banks. You have a never-before-seen plan. You put a stop to the Crime Ghost crime in the only way you know how, with fake beards.
It's working! Now that all the children have fake beards, the Crime Ghost can't tell they're children. He's got no one to possess.
Yep, that was totally your plan. You definitely didn't just start slapping beards on kids and hope for the best.
Excellent. The day is saved once again, thanks to the Coven and our faithful sidekick, Brian. What's that? You wanted to know about payment? We're sorry. The contract clearly states that this is an unpaid internship.
The contract does say that. Oh well, at least you gain +4 creativity for your lateral thinking. Did I just work for exposure?
And creativity.
You worked for education.
You worked for stats.
We'll work for stats. Everybody chooses a celebrity. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before thinking. Felicia Day.
BTS.
The Rock.
The Rock? Okay. Player order is decided on how likely it is that the selected celebrity is secretly a vigilante superhero. Start debating now. I gotta give it to The Rock.
I gotta give that to The Rock. That's clearly The Rock.
The Rock has to be, yeah. I would love it if Felicia Day were a vigilante superhero. BTS as a superhero team would actually be pretty cool.
That would be pretty cool.
I can see BTS as a superhero team.
I'll accept that as second place.
Cool. Man, I am not having luck in this game.
It is your your place as the host, I suppose.
I'm good with that. All right, Rainer, you're up.
Okay, so, well, interesting. There's a cat next to library, so I guess let's go to library.
What's up?
All right, who's gonna voice this one?
Either you or yeah, I'll take it.
Go for it.
Welcome to my little shop. Buy some shit. I have shit that will boost your stats, shit that will lead into stupid new adventures, even some shit that might be much needed at some very specific moments. So, take a look.
Okay.
You have $7.
Okay. Well, that's free.
I'm sorry. The text. That's from.
I feel like I should read each of these out loud just because otherwise I'm not going to be able to see what they are.
No, I'm sorry. I'm laughing at the text. Do you know the reference, Rainer? Are you getting it?
No.
It's from Dick in a Box.
Oh!
I love it.
What a gift needs giving. Second one. Hopefully these will still be options later. A sexy fake Latin accent. Why? The hottest thing is being yourself, honey, but a Latin accent is a close second, to be honest. Some impractical yet funny glasses. Remember when these used to be cool? Now they aren't. But they're so ridiculous that they're still fun in their own twisted way. A bag of regular cocaine. Good old cocaine. These times of weird experimental substances with horrible side effects, cocaine has become the new vanilla of drugs.
I like that it says regular flavor.
Yep. A tampon used by the former prom queen. You know, For good old blood rituals, or in case you're just a creep with unhealthy obsessions. Don't even dare ask me how I got this. A Russian novel with an insightful approach to universal matters, such as love and death. Are you sure about this? You can always use online Encyclopedia TM to get the general idea and still be able to act as if you read it. Hey, I definitely read The Jungle, the book about the meatpacking industry. That's definitely a thing that happened in my high school. A prank?
A PR agent.
A PR agent. I was reading that as one word, and I was like, what's a prank?
No, I get it. It's bad kerning.
I was like, Yahoo Answers? Am I forgetting it? High school social life is so hard nowadays that hiring a PR agent is totally a thing. Motivational poster. Crafting your art requires years of hard work, education from great mentors, and tons of raw talents. But damn, that sounds exhausting. So let's settle for a motivational poster for now, okay? A fake badass tattoo. There's flames and a skull and even a knife. With this, you can murder your enemies, go to prison, make everyone your bitch, and then murder them too, and go to some kind of super prison? Street cred plus 9,000. A blanket with 2 holes. Literally just a white blanket with 2 eye holes in it. You'd have to be an idiot to mistake this for a ghost costume, but most of our classmates are idiots. A penguin mask. You want this, you sick pervert? I had no idea you appreciate a gold reverse Romanian Wilkinson. I must admit, it's kind of hot you're into that kinky shit. A corpse. Yeah, I'm selling a corpse. It's like some kind of fashion accessory. It's not as if I'm trying to dispose of it. Oh man, this is hard. I feel like a PR agent is the most useful. I'm gonna go with corpse. The event sounds fun.
Later, Gator.
Ben, do you want to read this part since it's the character?
Yeah. Who would want to save money for their college fund when you can spend it on weird stuff that's most likely useless? That's the spirit, champ.
Let's go.
All right. Let's see. 5, 8, 7, creativity 8. Yeah, I am going to Maybe I'll go to the gym this time. My charm is a little pathetic. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. At one point, you're about to be eliminated by a player from the other team. But suddenly you convince him not to throw the ball at you with a heartfelt speech about the importance of everyone's lives. The player bursts into tears, and you take advantage of that moment of weakness, throwing a ball at him. You lose -5 mercy, a stat that might be useful in Monster Prom's sequel, but it isn't now, and you gain +2 charm. But Liam isn't paying attention to any of that. He corners you afterwards to lecture you on momentgram filters.
What no one seems to understand about filters is that they're not about making pictures better. They're about making pictures browner and harder to see. That's why I use my own proprietary filter for almost all my photos. Infinite Taupe. Help that color.
Taupe, yeah.
Taupe. It's also probably why I only have 6 momentgram followers. But we all must make sacrifices for our art. In any case, I have to go. There's a dead rat in the parking lot I simply must document. Oh, wait, yes.
Oh, yes, that's me, right. As soon as Liam's gone, Miranda peeks out of an air conditioning duct.
Goodness! The situation is even more dire than I thought. If Operation Make Liam Popular Again is to succeed, we must get started immediately. What's that? Why, yes, of course you're part of my operation. I unwillingly force people into my service all the time. Oh, you want to know why it's called Operation Make Liam Popular Again? Well, he's been alive for like centuries, right? I'm sure he must have been popular at some point. I'll check the history books later. There's no time now. Phase 1 is getting Liam more momentgram followers. I took the liberty of having my royal spies discover the password to his account so we can give it a total makeover. But what to do? Alright, let's see. Ooh. Alright. I guess we're gonna have to go for use his account to post a bunch of porn and bomb recipes.
Alright.
What is porn? Never mind. If you suggested it, it must be something very classy and suitable. I shall put you in charge of curation. A porn away, comrade! You turn Liam's account into Momengram's #1 resource for weird dicks and domestic terrorism. Shockingly, this turns out fine.
There you are. I wanted to share the great news. I'm Momengram's infamous. Apparently, my filter game was so edgy that the backwards administration decided to close my account. But not before I amassed over 3 million followers. They're all following me to my new website, hotliampics.com. Of course, I'm utterly devastated that my work has become mainstream. Yes, this is the worst, and I'm not at all happy about or excited about it. Anyway, I have to go take pictures of my lunch. My fans are waiting.
You're not sure they're waiting for what Liam thinks they're waiting for, but whatever works, right? You gain +2 creativity and 1 charm.
Sure.
All right. Boldness, creativity, and charm are my strong suits right now. Let's chase some I'm guessing Auditorium does creativity. Let's find out. It's a great costume. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you do a terrific job at acting. You act so hard that some of your classmates in the audience throw roses at you. 7 roses, to be exact. Damn, roses aren't a valid currency or stat in this game. Anyway, you check your converter app to see if this could translate into something a bit more useful. It seems 7 roses equals 2 creativity points. Sweet, you gain +2 creativity. And here comes Liam, ranting to anyone who will listen about the failings of living flesh.
Lame.
I have such pity for creatures that have to consume things other than blood.
Damn. Looks just like Percy DeRollo, am I right?
Oh, from Critical Role?
From Critical Role. That's the exact outfit, even as Talison's haircut.
I haven't seen the show. From what I've seen of fan art, yes.
Yeah.
Grocery shopping, cooking, chewing, it's a nightmare. No wonder there are so many fad diets. People don't want to have to choose what they eat. This is why I went on Soylent for 2 months. Like, have you heard of the
Matryoshka
Yoshka diet? You eat a tapeworm, and then you eat a bigger tapeworm to swallow that tapeworm, and so on until all of your organs are replaced by tapeworms.
Cool.
It's usually fatal, but the corpses do look fabulous.
It's Polly!
Oh man! That brings back memories. The Matryoshka diet is how I died! I miss fad diets. I used to get up to the stupidest shenanigans just to get my hands on the latest food replacements.
Bros.
Whoa, are you guys talking about fad diets? Sign me up. I'll do anything that gets me more ripped. Anything. Let's see. You've heard of the paleo diet, now try the Jurassic diet. You can't eat anything that isn't a dinosaur. Killing a T-Rex alone will get you super buff. Or the Imhotep cleanse. I like the idea of the Jurassic diet. I'm going with that.
Awesome, bro.
Whoa, awesome! I've always wanted to punch a T-Rex, and now I finally have my excuse.
The dinosaurs died out years ago, Scott. Where are you going to find one?
Easy! I'll squat thrust so hard it sends me back in time!
I'm not sure there's a number of squat thrusts you can do that'll alter the fabric of reality, Scott.
That shows how little you know about squat thrusts, Polly. There is no problem that can't be solved by squat thrusts. Later, Scott shows you how to do your math homework with squat thrusts. The magic is real. You gain +2 charm and +1 fun. Hey!
All right, here we go.
Let's go.
Weekend time. Here with Miranda, Liam, Brian, and Red in Liam's apartment. Because tonight is game night.
Damien and Scott are late. How surprising.
Ring.
Hey, guys!
We bought a friend. We hope it's okay, Liam. She's totally cool and into board games. Her name is... Olga. God, what is his voice? You do realize we can all see that's just a huge owlbear poorly disguised as a high schooler, right? Owlbears and methods, so this is D&D references. Okay, road.
Yeah, Liam, you don't see us accusing you of being a huge owlbear poorly disguised as a high schooler.
Scott is technically right. We haven't done that. Therefore, I feel inclined to trust him.
Whatever. Can we play some games? Heck yeah! And before you even try, no, Miranda, we're not playing your version of Risk where you start with a huge underwater empire. It didn't sound funny, and it turned out to be completely unfunny.
What about?
No, not werewolf either. We won't play that until you learn that you're the werewolf only when you get the werewolf card, and not just always. Right, we should totally play... Not Cards Against Monster Kind, Damien. It requires no strategy nor skill, aside from making vulgar jokes. We get it. You like it because it's totally wrong. Today we're enjoying a refined and complex Euro game, so he's me. And you know it's a Euro game because we'll spend more time learning the rules than actually playing. It's called Chess 2. It includes deception, dice, deck building, an auction system, dozens of figures, and a hexagonal tile placement.
You're right, it is you, Rainer. After 3 hours of learning the rules and an extra hour for proper setup, you start playing. But it isn't long before Olga starts wreaking havoc and destroying everything.
Eee! This is not nice.
Okay, brace yourselves. Olga might actually be a wild owlbear disguised as a high schooler. We thought it would be cool to sneak a wild owlbear into a game night because of reasons.
Sorry! We thought it would be super nice and inclusive for owlbears!
My apartment, my beautiful and minimalistically decorated apartment is being destroyed. Also, she's somehow winning.
She is! You need to save game night. But how will you subdue a wild owlbear? The only logical way seems to be by beating her at chess 2. But she's kind of super good at it. It will take 2 proficient tabletop gamers to beat the owlbear. You know you kick ass, but which of your friends is also amazing at tabletop games?
Okay, shoot. I'm betting this is going to involve, like, smarts and or creativity.
Yeah, can you pull up our stats?
Nope.
I can.
I don't know if you guys remember. Yeah, that's what I
no.
know. I don't know if you guys remember what your stats are.
Not at all.
My creativity's pretty high.
All right, that might be a good choice then. We'll try it. Well, let's go with Brian.
Okay, my smarts are low. I'll already that right now. But let's see what happens. Yay!
Oh, fun. Interesting.
You join forces
Not
with...
I thought it was.
Yeah, you join forces with Brian, and together you become a force to be reckoned with. Which stat was it? I didn't see.
Oh, it was fun, because it said so fun. That's how you know what stat it was checking.
All right.
You roll a d6 and get an 11.
Yeah.
You draw a card that doubles all your points if your opponent is very specifically more than 25% owl. Okay. You get 3 trivia answers right, even though there weren't any trivia questions.
Impressive. Also, the owlbear seems way calmer now. Yeah, Olga might be a wild owlbear, but she's not a sore loser.
I love the part where you got a bingo and then caught the duck to trade half your resources for a get out of jail free card. Such finesse.
And you know what? I was the werewolf all along!
I'll bet you were.
That's another game, Scott. For what it's worth, Scott, you fooled me. But the real winners here are Blue and Brian, because they showed off some very sexy board game skills, and also because they actually won.
Huzzah!
And so you all spend the rest of the night playing Dragoon and then some group Consenticle. Because there's nothing as cool as Dragons, Consent, and Tentacle Sex. You and Brian gain +2 charm and +1 fun. Everybody chooses a movie. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. The Boondock Saints.
Galaxy Quest.
Secret of Kells.
How bizarre an action figure based on the selected movie would be? Start debating now. All of them could have action figures. That actually...
I know. I'm like, wow, I feel like Galaxy Quest action figures would be very meta and may already exist.
Yeah, I could absolutely see them existing. Secret of Kells, I think, would look awesome.
Yeah.
Would, but it wouldn't really be a normal action figure. It'd be more a doll.
I was picturing like an anime figurine, like that kind of thing for that.
True. Oh man, this is
Boondock Saints would be a little weird, wouldn't it?
They'd definitely, they'd have guns and possibly Willem Dafoe.
That's true.
so
It'd just be like a little Willem Dafoe figure.
No, let's say Boondock Saints #1.
Yeah.
I will take a #1
for
finally.
Willem Dafoe.
I kind of think I love the idea of Galaxy Quest more than Kells, even though Kells is awesome.
That would be a very interesting thing.
I mean, first of all, I would buy them.
Yeah.
I sometimes just listen to the by the Sons of Warvan speech.
Nice.
I'm sure.
Okay. My charm's pretty high. I wonder if I should lean into that. What does charm? How's my money? My money's pretty low, so I probably shouldn't go to the shopping place. What does bathroom do? I need to know. That day, you skip your class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give 0 shits, but you gain +2 boldness. There you are, swiping through potential monster match dates when you spot Scott pacing and muttering to himself in distress. You can't bear to see someone so adorable in so much pain, and so you might as well try to ease it however you can. Oh, hi there, Brian. Do you think I'm adorable? Yes, in fact, you were literally just thinking that. Anyway, the other day I was out in the forest trying to find a quiet place and large branch to do some pull-ups before some big sports game, when suddenly I was approached by these talking forest animals. They were pretty big for forest animals, and I'd never seen animals that could talk like that. I mean, other than us werewolves, if you're counting us as animals. And they were just so fuzzy and adorable. But they said they were impressed by my pull-ups and my muscles, and that I was even more adorable. So the nice little forest animals with giant heads made me their king. Which was really, really flattering. I just don't know anything about ruling. I'm not sure if I'm good enough to be a king. Aw, poor Scott. It's up to you to help him rally. I think he'll like the push-up answers first. Scott, a good king is a strong ruler, physically strong. If you can do 100 push-ups, you can be a good king for sure. Strong, but I'm strong. When I heard strong leader before, I didn't know it meant normal strong, like Scott strong. I could do 100 push-ups. I could do 200 push-ups. That's double the amount, right? Does that mean I could be a double king? What could that even mean? Does that mean I get super king powers like flying and mind control?
Yes.
You're not even sure what the logical foundation for that guess was. Or even better, I might get a tiny crown on top of my regular-sized crown. What a luxury! Based on the day, blessed be the day you come to understand Scott's train of thought. Well, daydreaming about my king powers and tiny crowns before doing the 200 push-ups is a bit arrogant of me. I can always ask the furries later. Furries is what I've decided to call these giant furry talking forest animals for short. Oh no. Wait a minute. Thanks for helping me get my confidence back, Brian. You should come meet my furry friends sometime. Well, you've always wanted to hang out with Scott. Not too sure about these circumstances. Furries are awesome. Love you guys. But it's better than not hanging out at all. You gain +2 fun and +1 charm.
Let's go.
Yes, yes. What? What do I need? I'm wondering if I should just go all in and max my creativity. Yeah, let's do it. Let's take me to the auditorium. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you can't help but feel that you're not as good as the role requires you to be. There doesn't seem to be any ordinary way of getting yourself there, but there might be an extraordinary way. You summon the devil, one of many, and make a deal to enhance your creativity just a bit. You gain +2 creativity. You also lose -3 years of your life as the end of your deal, but who cares? They weren't happening in-game anyway. You see Liam staring at his cell phone, sighing deeply. Maybe one of his favorite bands signed to a mainstream record label, or the exact shirt he's wearing is featured on a magazine cover. You decide to check in with him.
Greetings, my friend.
You know, Start Kicker, that vile website where people crowdfund projects not good enough to get real investors. Reminder, this stream is for the Kickstarter Less Than Secret, which obviously has nothing to do with Start Kicker.
Putting that up now. Hold on, just for a second. There you go.
Oh my.
It's not Start Kicker, it's Kickstarter. Go ahead and back it if you have not backed it already. It is an awesome project. Less Than Secret, a cryptid comic anthology now on Kickstarter. Okay, shilling done.
Wow, thanks, Liam. Do you not know why you exist?
Oh, the meta. The meta, I love it.
Well, today I found something of some interest. A time machine. I mean, it's clearly another terrible overpromise that will be released at least a decade after the due date. And in the end, it will be way shittier than promised, like a toaster attached to a clock.
A toaster attached to a clock? Genius! Discreetly write down the idea in your $1,000,000 notebook. Let's see if you can beat those guys to market.
But I was sighing deeply because I couldn't help but think, supposing I were to acquire such a machine, I wonder, where in time would I go?
All right. Let's do 3.85 million BC so I can be into existing before it was cool. Yes.
Of course. Yes, of course. The ultimate in coolness. I would be ahead of the curve because there would be no curve yet. Wearing suspenders and a bow tie? No one's done that yet because no one else exists. Breathing here, so cliche.
So authentic.
Breathing in 3.85 billion BC, revolutionary. Never done before.
Best of all, no one will criticize my vintage eyeglass collection because there won't be anyone. Liam immediately funnels all his money into the time machine project. For the sake of your budding romance, you hope the creators never ship. In the meantime, you gain +2 smarts, +1 creativity.
All right, what am I feeling? Okay, I'm not great at any stat yet. Let's try the outdoors. I don't think any of us have done that one yet.
I did outdoors earlier. It did fun, I think.
Yeah,
All right,
fun.
sure, whatever.
Yeah.
Who am I? That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. Everything is fine until Juan, the small magical Latino cat, asks you what you think you're doing. Damn, you didn't remember you suck at dancing. But you decide to go all in and pretend it's a new dance move, apparently called the Groovy Musaka. Juan looks at you and he asks you to teach him the Groovy Musaka. In no time, half the party is following your steps, enjoying the Groovy Musaka all together. The party to remember, you gain +2 fun and a good story to tell your grandkids someday. While doing all that, you've been carrying your newly acquired corpse as if it was a totally normal thing to do. But some people just seem to think otherwise. Oh no, it's the 4 most hateful people in school.
Why are you carrying a corpse, idiot?
What a shameful display of distaste. Yeah, what a noob. Carry around a corpse is for noobs.
Ooh, a corpse! I love corpses! Also, I'm super drunk.
Okay, the 3 most hateful people in school and Polly.
As a school social elite, we disapprove of this. I'm the head of the hierarchy, and I can't condone such stupidity under our domain.
I'm the taste of the hierarchy, and I don't appreciate such puerile use of a corpse. Also, lesser known fact about corpses, they smell. I'm the fist of the hierarchy, and I want to punch you, because punching people is what I do.
I'm Polly. Also, I'm like super drunk, so whatever Vera says.
Yikes! Despite your disregard for stupid social conventions and school hierarchies, you feel the urge to please them. Maybe because that's what this game is about. When you brought this corpse, Valerie told you it was a fashion accessory and that she was absolutely not trying to dispose of a body, and now you're starting to feel like she might have fooled you. No time to lose. How can you convince them the corpse is actually a very hot fashion accessory? Oh, interesting. Oh god, this is hard. I'm gonna say... Trivia fact about fashion accessories, most of them are worn on your head. Quick, put the corpse on your head. It'll be roasted. My head's made of fire. Swiftly, you gather the corpse and you place it on your head. Your classmates remain silent, looking at you. The tension is great. You do your best to look serious and fashionable.
I think what Red is trying to tell us is that this corpse is a hot fashion accessory.
Yes, yes, indeed. Most fashion accessories are worn on your head. Hats, glassing, earrings, hats. I said glassing, whatever. I think it's cool how she's wearing a corpse on her head and she is still, like, really cool about it.
Fuck! I'm like big time drunk. Like tomorrow my hangover will have a hangover. Oh wait, am I tripping or is Red wearing a corpse on her head? I mean, I did a bunch of super shrooms earlier, so I might be tripping.
You're not tripping, Polly. Well, you are tripping, but also Red is in fact wearing a corpse on her head. And you know what? She is doing it in such a confident way, I hereby conclude that a corpse counts as a very hot fashion accessory. It would also be a pretty convenient way of disposing of the many corpses my ventures might or might not produce.
I agree. Confidence is what really counts when deciding if something makes a good accessory, even if that something is completely not hygienic nor healthy.
still drunk.
And so all of them signed the decree that establishes a corpse as an acceptable fashion accessory, as high school social bureaucracy requires. Today is a great day to have a corpse in your profession. You gain +2 charm and +1 smarts.
Everybody chooses something bad. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Something bad.
Dentist appointments.
Rotten milk. Spoiled milk, that's the word. Spoiled milk.
Spoiled milk. I'm gonna go with cherries just because I don't like cherries.
Alright.
Player order decided based on how interesting it would be if the selected thing was a key component to a supervillain's plan in a movie. Start debating now.
I mean, we've all seen Rocky, or, Littlest Pet Shop? Is that what it's called?
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Pet Shop of Horrors?
Pet Shop of Horrors, there we go.
Are you saying the dentist song?
Yep.
Yeah.
Or I'm not sure if we've all seen it, but I have, and I love that.
Yeah.
movie.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, a dentist appointment seems like it could actually be used for a plan. So could spoiled milk. How would spoiled milk work into a supervillain's plan?
That's hard to say, which I guess would make it interesting.
That is true. That is true. I guess that's the thing about it is, like, for number 2, there is a famous movie where the villain has a dentist plan. So does that make it more or less interesting?
That's hard to say.
You know what? I don't like the cherry answer. I'm going with dentist appointment.
All right.
All right.
The dentist song is a pretty good song.
Oh, you damn.
Let's do this!
Whoa. Oh, there's a big cat. Where am I gonna want to sit? Let's sit at the table with no characters I voice. So the Ghost and the Werewolf.
Here?
Yep.
All right.
Scott and Polly are singing together, laughing their metaphorical asses off.
To Damien! To Damien!
Grr! I'm Damien! Look at my stupid red face! I use violence to cover up the fact that I've been brought up to revere a toxic version of masculinity which has alienated me from my own true emotions!
You sound exactly like him.
Okay, you do Vera.
This is so surreal because I also voice Vera. How would Scott sound as Vera? Oh, my brain's breaking.
I'm Vera. I'm very smart, my hair is pretty, and all my friends look up to me because I'm a strong, independent woman.
Wait, is Vera the snake lady? Did I mix up the names? Okay, cool.
This is the snake lady. Scott, I'm not sure you understand how impressions work.
I'm not Scott, I'm Vera. You can tell because I said my name just now.
Okay. What about you, Red? Got any good impressions?
Just one, but it's a real doozy. Oh, God. Look at me, I'm Polly. Look at me go. I don't want to hurt Scott's feelings. He's too nice.
I do not talk like that.
Yeah, you do. You talk like that all the time.
Okay, maybe. But why is she running around the cafeteria, rubbing her butt in everyone's lasagna?
Because she is twerking, Polly. Don't you recognize twerking when you see it?
This is not twerking! Twerking doesn't require driving from table to table in a hot pink golf cart. How is this even an impression of me?
Are you saying you don't wish you were driving a hot pink golf cart and putting your butt in people's lasagna right now?
Fine! Out of my way!
While Polly's busy making love to everyone's lunch trays, you enjoy a quiet meal alone with Scott. So romantic.
Let's go.
Right. Yes. Take me to the tiger.
Take me to the tiger. Famous last words.
And
Yes.
I'll do this one, I guess. Since the other two.
Who wants to voice the tiger?
I'll do it since one used the witch and one used the cat. If
Oh,
that's
perfect.
good.
Okay. You're
Cool.
about to take the first bite of your delicious cafeteria lunch when Coach appears out of nowhere.
Stop! You can't eat that. You're not warmed up yet. Yeah. You want to strain your jaw? Sprain your esophagus? Pull your intestines?
Rainer, can I get one? They're great.
They're great!
Thank you.
Great. I thought I taught you kids better than this. Come on, stand up. Let's get our food on. You look disappointed. Don't worry, little buddy. I'll let you choose the workout. We've got 2 options.
Wow. These are tough choices. I guess I'll play football with my food. Oh, Coach helps you set up your peas and mashed potatoes in classic football formation, and you animate them with forbidden magics.
Good job!
Perfect! Now the food will get all warmed up, so it's ready to take the nutrition all the way to your end zone. The end zone is your stomach and eventually your butt.
Your food throws down the most intense football game ever. It all comes down to a controversial call by the broccoli ref. You turn around to find the whole rest of the cafeteria watching your game and betting on the results. They're even more entertained when you command all the players to dive into your mouth. You gain +4 fun.
Sure.
I think I'll go with Rainer's strategy of characters I don't have to voice. You come upon Damien sneering at Miranda's elaborate silverware spread while her eating serfs chow down obediently at a neighboring table.
I still don't get why you collect all the stupid forks and spoons and shit.
What a noob.
I mean, even the knives don't really look that deadly.
A silly boy, this silverware is not for killing.
Things can be for stuff other than killing? That's lame as hell. It's basically useless. I mean, you don't even eat. Your serfs do it for you.
Well, of course they do.
But they're not even using any of your silverware.
Naturally, they aren't. Serfs must eat with their hands, as befits the lower class.
So you're saying this silverware collection has no practical purpose?
Things have practical purposes?
These two could go round and round like this forever, unless you say something to resolve the dispute. I think I'll come down on Miranda's side.
That's different. Those corpses are useful.
Useful for what?
For holding down important documents.
What important documents?
Documents about very important... Ugh. Fine. I guess I don't use the stupid corpses for anything. I just stack them in a shed and occasionally dress them up in silly costumes.
Rainer, this really is one of your D&D characters.
There. Are you happy?
Extremely.
Whatever. I'm gonna go play with my corpses.
You stay behind with Miranda to admire her collection. She even teaches you how to use the romance fork. Smooth. Everybody chooses a food. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. Smash burgers. Had them for dinner tonight.
Oh, so good. Ramen.
Broccoli.
Player orders decided based on how funny the nickname Red the Cool. Your food choice would be, start debating now. Red the Cool broccoli.
Red the cool broccoli is definitely number one.
Red the Cool broccoli. Red the Cool ramen. Red the Cool smash burger I really like too.
That's pretty good.
All right, I'll accept third place. Red the cool smash burger.
It's smash burger. Is broccoli first? Is that the decision?
I mean, I think broccoli first is the
Cool.
funniest, but that's just me.
Red the Cool broccoli. Okay. Red the Cool smash burger.
Now, important question, Ben. Did you get the smash tots?
The smash what?
The smash tots with your
Oh,
smash
no,
burger.
I made smash burgers.
What is a smash burger?
How do you make a smash burger?
It's actually a specific. It's not just the brand. There's a style of burger where you really smash it down onto a pan so it's super thin and crispy.
Huh.
Yeah,
Oh, well, I mean, now I want smash tots.
I hear you. I haven't been to a smash burger since all this started. I definitely want to again. Rainer, you're up, I believe. Yes.
All right. Well, let's go to Jim. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Amidst the battle, you spot a fellow player that seems utterly discouraged. She thinks she's not worth anything at dodgeball, and she attempts to throw a ball at herself. You explain to her the many ways you think she's unique and wonderful, while also defending the many pleasures of life. With your help, she's capable of finding reasons to keep playing, and gains a sense of self-worth. You gain +1 BFF. Sadly, she's not part of this game, so that beautiful friendship will take place off-screen. +2 charm. The +1 BFF is what really matters.
It's true.
After your previous adventures, now corpses are an acceptable and quite hot fashion accessory. My head's made of fire, so appropriate. You become the well-known trendsetter advocating for your beloved corpses. Life is now all fancy and busy. Luckily, you have your sexy secretary to help you with all your new tasks.
Mrs. Red, we have a problem.
If you had assumed your sexy secretary had to be female, then shame on you.
It's been leaked that Vogue's next issue will include an article titled 10 Reasons Why Wearing a Corpse as a Fashion Accessory is Not Chic and Therefore Probably Also a Crime. I've done some research and found the journalist. It's a bro called Fyodor Fedora. By the way, with that name, I wanted to be Fresno Nightcrawler so badly. What should we do, boss?
Interesting. How's my... I don't have very high creativity, so I'm going to say sometimes people need a little push in the right direction. Kill his family and send him their severed heads as a warning.
Violence.
Way to go, boss! Nothing like a friendly reminder to show people you care.
Now he has...
Let me schedule the murder in your agenda.
Keep Scott out of the murder because he's too pure for that. You take care of it yourself because you're a responsible young adult that can take care of her own murders. Soon after murdering Fedora's parents...
Boss, it worked! The Fedora bro changed his article. Read!
The other day, I woke up to an unexpected surprise from Red, the well-known trendsetter and corpse advocate. I was sure the whole corpse thing was getting old, yet Red sent me a whole new vision. This version of Corpses was home delivered, came in a smaller, more portable size, and we were customized for me. Oh god. I have to say, maybe there's more to Corpses than I first thought. I'm wearing these as edgy earrings.
Hooray! Corpses are saved! Holy, that got dark. Wow. Okay.
This guy really wearing his parents' severed heads as earrings? Today is a great day. No consequences for murdering 2 innocent people, even though it was documented in a magazine. And you also gained +2 fun and +1 boldness.
Sure.
All right. So I'm hitting charm and fun pretty hard. I am going to do... Oh, Jim got taken, which I think does charm. I think I will hit outdoors to get my fun up more.
It does appear to be fairly random what stuff that is.
That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You're casually chatting with Juan, the small magical Latino cat. You start telling him that hilarious story of what happened last summer in Monster Camp. You know which one. The one involving the beehive, the blow-up doll of the president, the penguin mask, and the mystery of the Goblin King. Slowly, lots of people start joining you to hear the story. By the time you say where the Goblin King was, 100 people or so burst into hysterical laughter. You turn on a mobile app that captures all the laughter and turns it into +2 fun. You're practicing your very best monster mash when you hear the sounds of an argument, which is so strange in these sacred hallowed halls of education. Lol, JK, can you imagine? Brian!
Hey!
They made me their king, and they deserve the bestest, most wonderful king there ever was. This is great. I'm just going to be talking to myself this entire scene. It's like my normal Let's Plays. And I'm going to work as hard as I can to be that king, no matter what it takes. Scott, you realize they're not cute little baby animals in need of a king, right? They're furries. I know they're furry, Vera. I'm the one who told you that. No, Scott, they're furries. It's a kink. Yes, Vera, there are many kinks in my plan. That's why I need you to work them out to be the best ruler. By the way, before we go on, full respect to furries. Just want to say that. I'm reading the game. Forget it.
Excuse me? Did you say you need help being a good ruler? I know all about that. Being a king is easy, as Daddy always says. Only live peasants can stage a rebellion.
Oh, Miranda, I'm not really sure.
Fear is your most important weapon. Your second most important weapon is actual weapons. Torture soup spoons, razor teacups, a knife on fire, you know, the usual.
I don't know, Miranda. I appreciate the advice, but I don't think that's the kind of king I want to be.
Nonsense. I'll go get you the butter knife shuriken right now.
It just seems so unnecessary. There must be a better, kinder way to rule. Right, Brian? I want them to have a happy time under Scott the First. They've been so nice to me. They've written me beautiful songs, which are about my adventures, but most of them are the sort of things I definitely have not done. And they've made amazing drawings of me, which are very, very generous in their proportions. I just think they deserve the best leader. Ooh, I like the flag answer. Flag time! You can't rule a kingdom with no flag. Without a flag, it would be just a bunch of flagless people. You're 120% right. Flags are the best. Let's combine our art powers to create the very best flag ever.
How appropriate.
You get into an intense art frenzy, which is kind of hot and intimate. Somehow, the two of you end up shirtless and sweaty while painting and doodling. After 3 hours of passionate art activity, you put your clothes on again, because of decency, but mainly because we don't have a shirtless model for Scott, and admire your work. Whoa, that is genius! No, it's actually a not-so-bad drawing of Scott shirtless and the words Scott rules. But sure, why not? You know how to take a compliment. Scott leaves all excited, ready to execute your plan. As your elders always say, any problem can be solved by drawing shirtless people. Later, you stumble upon Scott again. He seems quite excited. There you are, Brian. Your plan was a success. My beloved furries seem to love a flag that's basically just me shirtless. They declared it a national day that should be celebrated yearly by drawing me shirtless. Which is kind of silly since they do that pretty much every day anyway. But the important thing is that now I'm the best ruler ever, and it's thanks to you. I would love for you to visit my kingdom someday. We might even celebrate Shirtless Scott Day together. Wink. You're pretty sure Shirtless Scott Day will totally become your all-time favorite activity. You gain +2 charm and +1 creativity.
Let's go.
I mean, the furries are living right. That sounds like a great holiday. Who doesn't want a Shirtless Scott Day?
Better than most of our holidays.
All right, let's see. Where am I going? I will go to class. Time to actually go to class in this.
The first time any of us have actually tried to learn, yeah.
That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain +2 smarts. Afterwards, Miranda beckons you from a darkened corner.
Psst. Co-conspirator, over here. Phase 1 of Operation Make Liam Popular Again was an overwhelming success. Liam is internet popular. Now we just need to make him real-life popular. And what better way than by making him prom king? Unfortunately, when I asked him to run for prom king, he said, and I quote, "Never, never, not in 100 years. That's not an exaggeration because I've been alive for hundreds of years and I've never run for prom king, so there you go." Which was clearly his cryptic way of saying he wants us to make him prom king. My first thought was to murder the current prom king after establishing Liam as his rightful heir, but I couldn't find any bloodline charts to work from. So I suppose we must engage in this democratic election the school is holding. Now, how can we secure a win for Liam when he's opposed to running or making any effort to win? All right, here we go. I feel like Pay a Million People is probably going to involve money, and I don't have a ton of money. So I'm going to go for the other one. I'll dress up as Liam and give the best campaign speech anyone has ever given. That's a great idea. You look just like him.
You squeeze into some skinny jeans, some suspenders, a lot of purple paint, and a sense of smug superiority, and gather a crowd in the auditorium. "Ladies and gentlemonsters," you say, "for too long our school has been ruled by prom kings who care about things. Caring about things makes you weak, because what if you care about the wrong things? I, Liam de Lioncourt, will never be wrong, because I don't care about anything. I don't care about my dumb clothes, or my stupid man bun, or any of you. To be honest, I don't even care if I win. If I don't, I'll just blow up the school with the hydrogen bomb I buried under the cafeteria." You walk off stage to thunderous, terrified applause. You don't know whether it was the speech or the threat of extinction, but Liam wins by a landslide.
Drats and curses! Rumor says I will be elected prom king in spite of my sincere wishes. How horrible to have the love of the entire student body showered upon me. The cold blackness in my soul, which has so long sheltered me from true emotion. God, it's thawing. This is terrible, and I'm no way enjoying it. Still, I should probably pick out a tuxedo, so as to not to appear ungracious.
You're happy to help Liam pick out a tuxedo. You even help measure his body. You gain +2 fun and +1 creativity.
It's weird hearing Rainer voice a tsundere, which is basically what's happening here. Oh, hey.
Me again. All right, let's go for it.
Go.
You're contemplating which of your classmates is the worst at extended metaphors when the answer to your question comes wandering up.
Hey, Blue. You're really, really great at understanding how sports work, right?
You sure aren't.
Well, I happen to be putting together a sports team to do sports stuff as a team, and I'm trying to figure out who should be on it. Let's call this team Team Scott. And Team Scott wants an extra player to make the team stronger, and to snuggle and to eat biscuits with and to go to prom with, to win at sports, the sport of life. They should be good at, all the things that matter in sports. Running, catching, obeying the referee, listening, communication, teamwork, love, affection, kindness.
I've seen
So what do
sports
you-
anime. This sounds right.
So what do you think, Brian or Red? For the sports team, which is what I've been talking about this whole time, obviously.
All right, so I think this one actually just gives me a chance to give one of you heart points with Scott. Now,
Probably true.
I feel like I have no idea where your route is going, Rainer.
Me either.
But I think Ben's actually is going for something with Scott. So
It does seem to be going in that direction. Like,
I don't know.
It's weird.
I don't know if that's what you intended, but I think you're going after Scott now.
I mean, whatever.
Yeah, I'm not even sure I'm playing a romance game, if I'm honest at this point. I seem to be
Yeah.
running a fashion empire.
Yeah, I kind of don't get how some of it works because it seems to, like, no matter where I go, Scott keeps showing up. So it's like, okay.
Well, like, I think you've been sort of like, I think you had some options at the beginning, but you're sort of on a track now.
Fair.
That makes
You're
sense.
on a Scott track. Rainer, you're on a corpse track. It's
Yep.
special. But for those reasons, I think I will say Brian to give you
All right, I'll take it.
give you a few more hearts of Scott.
Dress up as the team mascot? I've never even considered that. I might have considered it once or twice. Wow, he sure sounds like a great team player. I will definitely be sending a save the date to the playoffs of the sports team, which is what I'm asking about. Wink.
Wow, is he adorable or what? You're welcome, Brian. Boy, did we help you snag a cutie. Hope you like dressing up as the school's mascot, though, because it looks like you're totally volunteered for that. And as for Blue, you gain +2 charm. Yes.
Everybody chooses an occupation. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking, and you guys can't say cartoonist.
Shoot. YouTuber.
Banker.
YouTuber, that's a great answer. YouTuber, banker, market researcher.
Nice.
It's what my mom did.
All right.
Player order to decide based on how weird it would be to see a slutty costume based on the selected occupation.
This makes it awkward that you just said you based it off of your mother.
I think, I'm sorry, I gotta call number one on that because that is super weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my favorite Halloween costume. Slutty Ben's mom.
I'm sorry, Mom. Please never watch this. Okay. Okay, what's number two?
Let's see.
Is banker a YouTuber?
I feel like there are sexy YouTubers, is what I will say. So
That's fair. Does that make it a better or worse Halloween costume?
Well, it's how weird it would be. That's the
Oh,
thing.
that's a good point. It would be a pretty normal Halloween costume compared to Sexy Banker. Sexy Banker just have a lot of, like, money.
yeah, that's fair.
But, like, only, like, from here up. I guess YouTuber would be from here up, too.
That's like you actually are wearing pants. It's like pajama
Actually,
bottoms
from
as the
here up, yeah.
YouTuber. Yeah. All right, I think we're doing Blue third.
Sure.
Okay. So Charm's pretty strong. Fun's pretty strong. Charm was the gym, I believe. I think I'll hit that. I have not been making any money.
You kind of only need money for certain things anyway.
Yeah. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place, but the match isn't as important as the human interactions within it. You're at your peak when you decide to go for the overkill and wink at one of your teammates. He's totally mesmerized. It's the most epic wink ever. Damn, you know how to win over people's hearts. You gain +2 charm. Oh, that was charm? Oh yeah, charm is what I was going for. Never mind. I already forgot. Scott strolls by, happily munching on something. Liam gapes at him, appalled.
What on earth are you eating, Scott?
Holy shit, those shorts. Anyway. This delicious new flavor of Fango's potato chips. Maximum Ultimate Double Barbecue Massacre.
Really? Because it looks like a raw, severed goat head inside a cardboard tube.
Oh, yeah, I guess it does. Could have sworn it was potato chips. Still tasty, though.
Tasty? Tasty? Does wanton environmental destruction sound tasty to you?
I don't know. Is that a kind of jerky?
No, Scott. Don't you realize that in order to harvest those goat heads, Bagels and Co. decapitate millions of innocent goats every year?
But what do they do with the bodies of the goats?
Nothing. It's a horrendously wasteful practice.
Oh no! All those poor headless goat bodies running around and bumping into things? We have to stop them!
Wait. Really? I was just trying to make you feel guilty. I didn't actually have a plan of action. But if someone were to suggest one...
Well, if I'm going the Scott route, I don't think the blog post is the right answer. That sounds like the Liam answer. So I'm going to go with assemble an army of vengeful undead goat torsos, which I would absolutely watch in a movie.
Yeah. Ah, yes, necromancy. The ultimate tool in the protesters' arsenal.
You dig out your Abominations Against Nature 101 textbook and get to work. But soon... Why are all the goats running into walls and trees and each other?
Because they don't have heads, Scott, or eyes. Somehow our friend here didn't take that into account.
Why did you let him do it if you knew it wasn't going to work?
For the lulz, Scott. For the lulz.
The lulz here are at your expense, literally. Fangle sues you for unlicensed necromancy. You lose -2 money and -1 smarts.
Let's do this!
I didn't need smarts anyway if I'm romancing Scott.
All right. I'm going to go to the bathrooms. Probably need to pee at some point. That day, you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. While in the bathrooms, you tell yourself in the mirror that you're so bold you would kill a tiny big-eyed turtle with your bare hands. That monstrous act would instantly give you +500 boldness. But come on, you're just talking to yourself in the mirror. What's the merit in that? You know what? You can keep +2 boldness anyway for saying that to yourself out loud. You find Scott standing outside a locked stall holding a pair of pom-poms. The stiletto heel inside the stall looks like Vera's. This can't be good.
Have fun, Ben.
Yup. Oh good, you're here! Help me cheer on Vera! She needs moral support!
You hear Vera yelling inside the stall. What I need is privacy, you inbred wolfhound.
Don't mind her. She's just being shy because she's putting in her tampon and she doesn't want anyone to know.
Do you want to be doing the Vera voice?
I guess I should. Hey! Vera yells. I can tell she's having a bad day. When I'm having a bad day, the cheerleaders always pep me up, so I want to do the same for Vera. It's not working, though. I must be doing something wrong, but I don't know what. Do you have any ideas?
Vera makes it pretty clear that she's got some ideas about what Scott should do. You have some ideas, too. Ideas that might make everyone happy. Gosh, I want to do the first one probably to cheer up Vera, because they want a smart answer. Cheerleading is for poor people. Run and get her a gift to cheer her up. Quick. Hopefully my lack of money won't make that not work.
Oh, duh! Of course! No need to run out for a gift. I have something right here.
Scott reaches out under the door of the stall and gives Vera
a delicious ice cream cone. That ought to cheer her up.
Scott squats with his head in Vera's stall, with his hand in Vera's stall, waiting for her to take the ice cream cone. You can hear her muttering.
This is the most ludicrous invasion of my privacy since... Is that Rocky Road? She took it! She took the ice cream cone! Ice cream is always the right choice!
Scott produces 2 more ice cream cones for the 2 of you. You decide not to ask where he keeps getting them from. You gain +2 charm and +1 creativity.
Let's go.
Yes, yes. Where to go? At this point, a lot of my stats are pretty high. I guess I will... Maybe I'll go to the... I'll go to the auditorium again. Why not? Let's just max that creativity out. Also, her costume is really cute.
I love it.
That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you're struck by the lightning of inspiration. You come up with the ultimate nickname for yourself. Oh boy. You tell everyone to call you by it, also known as one of the 7 most douchebaggish moves in the world. But the nickname is so awesome, inventive, and appropriate that people decide to go with it. Quite the feat! You gain +2 creativity. We, the devs, dare you to actually come up with a nickname for yourself and ask the other players to call you by that name until the end of this run. Alright, you know what? I will go with the nickname that I have in one of my friend groups, which is Jinkies.
Jinkies, alright.
For my love of mysteries.
Is anyone hearing a mild echo on me and Jess's voices?
Yeah, it started just recently, I think.
Hold on. We'll see if we can figure it out.
Audio setting changed.
Not deliberately, but I'm using a crappy headset, so that might be part of the thing. Is the echo still there?
Check. Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, I don't hear it now.
Cool. Okay. May have just fixed it.
I hear it now. Okay. Hold on. Check. Seems okay now.
Whoa.
Well.
Cool.
I still hear it a little bit, but it's not terrible.
Alright.
Okay. Liam stalks past you backstage, pretending to talk to himself, but clearly speaking for your benefit. So soon.
Oh, the tangled tribulations of the committed iconoclast. Talent shows a fascist monument to misguided ego and public spectacle. The dignified thing would be to sit out the event in protest. But that's what everyone expects me to do. Therefore, I must participate. The question is, how? How do I foreground my native artistic talent while simultaneously making plain my utter contempt for the event?
Liam pauses his monologue to give you an opportunity to interject. Any ideas? All right, here we go. Wow. Okay. You know what? I'll try the theme song from the Ninja Turtles. All right.
What a terrible idea. I love it. I mean, it's okay. Love is a plebeian emotion. Just like hate and fear and liking things. I only feel German emotions. Schadenfreude, Weltschmerz, Lebensmüde. Anyway, I have to go download the Ninja Turtles theme song now. Obviously, I already have Stravinsky. And, thanks, I guess.
I guess that's about as good as you're gonna get from Liam. You gain +2 charm and +1 creativity.
Would a vampire be able to blush?
That's a good question.
That's a thinker, right?
I know, right? I mean, they have blood. It's not theirs, but they have it.
Do they have to feed before they can blush?
Maybe. I mean, did you ever see Jennifer's Body?
No, actually, I haven't.
You too.
It's a movie about a succubus, and every time she feeds, she just looks great for a little while afterwards. So maybe it's like that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That works. Player order is decided based on how early you would die during a zombie apocalypse. Start debating now. You guys discuss it. I will be right back because I need more water if I'm going to keep doing Scott's voice.
Rainer, do you think your particular set of skills would make you last longer or shorter?
My health problems would make me last shorter.
Fair point.
But also, I have to go first. How long do you think you would last?
I mean, you know, I feel like my general size would make me a little hard to bite, but also at the same time, I've got like short legs that aren't great for running. But zombies aren't necessarily fast, so
also,
that might be okay.
You've seen me walk and run.
I have. It's not efficient.
I brought it up.
Yeah.
All right, so what's the
I think
verdict?
I would live longer than Rainer.
Yes.
What about you? Do you have any survival skills? My main one is being small enough to fit into various crevices.
Let's see. Running. If I tried to hit one, I'd probably whiff it, so I don't think that would go well. I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna give Rainer the one spot just so he goes first because I'm a good host.
Sure, that's fine.
I would die so quickly.
And
Anyway.
yeah, so bam.
I may go last, but I get to live.
Yes.
All right. God, I cannot tell what route I'm on at all at this point. What is happening?
You're having a special time.
Is there a lost condition? I might have the lost condition. Wait. Am I already at that table? What happened?
No, sorry, the mouse was over it, so it.
Well, let's go to that one. Why not? Was it
Hey, yeah,
entirely
you
because
don't
the
voice
mouse-
either of these characters.
Also true. You find Vera and Polly at their table, deep in conversation.
All right, business idea. People pay a monthly subscription to prevent me from drugging their food.
Business idea. People pay me a monthly subscription to put drugs in their food.
Business idea. Price out the cafeteria's current food supplier by selling plastic food.
Business idea. Nipples.
Just nipples?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. Business idea. Use clever marketing and food science to create the perfect new diet craze and sell it for an insane profit.
That's actually a really good idea.
Better than nipples?
Yes. We just need to figure out what our new diet product will be.
God, I mean, but they already had tapeworms, so it can't be new. So it has to be meth. That's what's for lunch. Because we already heard about a tapeworm diet.
That's true, but
This is true.
Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe they didn't think that one through.
Oh yeah, you know I was just complaining the other day that I made way more meth than I can ever do myself.
The profit margin will be incredible. The problem is the name. Meth has a really terrible reputation. You need to rebrand.
You mean come up with a new name? Like Skinny Fun Powder or probably not meth?
Yes, except not either of those.
Oh, I know. I've got the perfect name.
Don't say
Nipples!
kill me.
It turns out Nipples is the perfect name for a drug you want to sell to high school students. Polly makes a killing, and drug dealing turns out to be a very romantic bonding experience for the two of you.
Sure.
You actually seem to be doing pretty well with Polly.
No, there was the one voice I did where I made fun of her. I think that lost me a lot of points.
I guess that was also lunch. So you probably lost about as many points as you just gained.
That is
You're net
probably true.
even.
I don't think I'm ahead with anyone. I think I might lose. Gotta follow my heart.
I will go over here since I'm apparently on the Scott path. As you approach your chosen table, you see Liam carefully framing his artfully arranged jelly dessert for a transcendent food pick when... Food pick! Ride those picks to victory!
What? What does that even mean?
When I say food, you say pick! Food!
No.
Food!
Stop.
2, 4, picks, 8. Food do we appreciate? Food picks! Food picks! Go!
Cease this insensate chatting this instant.
What? But I'm trying to help you take the best food pick. You've been trying to take this food pick for like 20 minutes now. You gotta snap a pic so you can eat your tasty food.
I don't eat, Scott. I only order this food so I can take pictures of it. And you're not helping.
Oh, bro.
I know. My cheerleading just isn't good enough. What I need is a cheer partner to take me to the next level.
No, what you need is a swift kick in the...
But it's too late. Scott already chosen you as his cheer partner. Now it's up to you what the two of you will do. The image of Scott doing mime is too funny. I have to do it. Scott's food picks are art, so we've got to use the art to cheer him on. The quiet art of mime. You lead Scott in a totally artistic, totally silent mime cheer that involves an invisible rope, an invisible dog sled, and an invisible hot dog buffet. You eventually leave Scott trapped inside a tiny box and move with Liam to another table. That's so sad.
Aww. Thanks for saving me from that. True food photography, or as I call it, la photographie des aliments, cannot be rushed. Are you sure he's okay over there in that box?
You're pretty sure he's fine. You let him out at the end of lunch and he licks your face. But most importantly, Liam tags you in his triumphant food pick. Is this for real?
Go.
All right. I suppose.
Sorry, I took Liam from you.
I know. I was like, well, I guess I could go hang out with Coach again.
Coach is good.
I'm just going to have the highest stats of all time.
Great.
You're desperately trying to enjoy your meal in Peach, but Coach insists on striking up a conversation.
Hi, my beloved student.
Hey there, bud. What you drinking? What? Milk? That's it. That's hardly a drink at all. Everybody knows the drink is the backbone of a balanced lunch. And what would be What would we be without backbones? I don't know. My doctor yells at me whenever I try to find out. But enough about me. Let's get you juiced. You can have sports sauce or muscle juice. Which will it be? All through whiskey.
Wow. Let's try both.
Both. What a bold choice. Especially considering that these two liquids combine to create another highly explosive liquid. But you know what they say, you can't make an omelet without drinking a few explosives. Bottoms up.
You grab the 2 bottles from Coach and squirt them into your mouth. Cowabunga! Luckily, your stomach is rated a Class 5 atomic bomb shelter, so you avoid any negative consequences. When your classmates see that you are literally willing to drink a bomb for no reason, though, they ceremonially award you +4 boldness.
Everybody chooses an animal. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Tiger.
Capybara.
Sloth. Player order is decided based on how cute a video where a charming cat becomes friends with the selected animal would be. Start debating now.
I'm going to say tiger because big cat and tiny cat.
Big cat and tiny cat?
That does sound pretty cute.
But, like, capybara is also cute and sloth's also cute.
So adorable. I know. Damn, all of these just sound so cute. Sloths are so slow.
Yeah,
capybaras are so chill, and tigers are just giant cats.
Do we just need to click random for once?
Click random. They're all too
Okay.
cute. We can't decide.
Fair.
Yep.
I'll take it.
Acceptable.
I'm sorry, you keep adding up third. We need to change that.
I was like first in the first few, so
Yeah.
No, we're almost done.
we're almost done.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna work on getting my charm and fun are already high. Creativity's number 3. I'll work on boosting that more. Auditorium.
And you get to see that cute costume.
Yep. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you totally forget your lines. It's terrible. But you don't let that get you down. You start improvising all your lines. And it's marvelous. Somehow it enhances the pathos of the play in unexpected ways. And that's saying something, since half of your improvisation is a rap battle against your inner fears. You gain +2 creativity. After that, it's time for the most important part of school, visiting Scott's Kingdom of Furry Animals as promised. When you get into the forest, you find that most of the trees have been decorated with beautiful, intricately drawn pictures of an even more muscular than life Scott having various kinds of sex with various different giant furry animals. Brian, my royal advisor, here to royally advise me, while I sit on my Scott throne and rule over my Scott friends. Aren't these sweet little furry forest creatures devoted to me? It makes my tail wag with joy. It is at that point that one of the sweet little furry forest creatures' giant head falls off, revealing a very startled-looking mummy. Yep, Vera called it. Bunch of kinky furry people doing furry stuff in the woods. And I love that they're still monsters underneath the furry costumes.
Yep.
Oh no, what? What just happened? Is he hurt? Is my little panda friend hurt? Or was my panda friend ever a panda friend at all? Oh no. Scott will not be losing his pure joy and innocence over some furry shitty costuming skills. Not on your watch, not today. You think quickly.
For Scott.
Which?
Both of these are great.
Both of these are very good. I feel like the first one is more respectful to the guy's persona. I'm gonna go with that. Oh yeah, that makes perfect sense. Everything in nature changes with the season. Leaves change color in fall, bears hibernate in winter. I bring my failing grades up in spring so I don't get kicked off sports team. But wait, if my furry forest friends' heads are supposed to fall off, but only one of their heads did. Oh no! Oh
Oh no.
Did I do something wrong that stunted their growth? What's happening? I knew it was a Red King! I had nearly enough heads have fallen off! I need to leave this forest forever before I make things worse. Scott runs away in shame, and you think of stopping him, but the alternative might include some beheadings. So for now, you lose -2 charm and -1 boldness.
Let's do this!
I feel guilty now.
Yeah.
It's all in the stats.
All right, I'm gonna go to the gym. Wait, actually,
Get swole.
if you haven't clicked yet, have I been to the library yet?
None of us have been to the library, I don't think.
I'll go to the library. See what's going on there. Wait, that day you spent some. What the hell is that image? That day you spent some time with the library PCs mining some bitcoins.
This aged really well.
Yeah. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency. But you guess that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. Okay. Anyway, you get +2 bitcoins, which is equal to 2 billion, whatever, which is equivalent to 2 monster dollars, so +2 monies. Life is good. You're a successful trendsetter that has moved monsterkind forward to a more corpse-friendly society. Or it would be good if you weren't about to crash into the 3 biggest enemies of progress and inclusiveness.
Wolfpack is here.
Oh boy.
Who will be this?
I think I could probably take it. Is that multiple voices, or is it just the same as the coven?
It's one. It's like the coven.
All right.
Haha, are you carrying a corpse? What a lame loser. Corpses are dumb. We're taking your corpse so we can make fun of it.
The bigots!
Prepare to die!
Oh, all right. So this is the Slayer. I'll be the Slayer. Why not?
Hey, a corpse! Give it to me! I want its loot! Also, you're a monster, right? Prepare to die!
The haters!
Greetings, my love.
Oh, fuck! I
I'll
chose
be
too
this
early.
one.
I should have wanted to be.
No, I think we picked exactly right. I think
Raider would be
Raider.
a great interdimensional prince.
Exactly.
The interdimensional prince! I'm here in your dimension to marry some cute high schoolers.
Secretly, he's my favorite character.
I'm running into so many characters. Oh, what's that you're carrying with you? Is it some kind of dry, skinny, funky, smelly high schooler? Can I marry it? And, the interdimensional prince? Let's settle with the creeps. Oh, whatever. This dude isn't good news for sure. This can't be good. You're surrounded by jerks. It's time to fight for your corpse and for a more inclusive and corpse-friendly society. But how? Love is always the answer, wink. I didn't even fully read the first one.
You're like, that's the correct answer. Okay.
I love this.
It's true. We're bigots, not because we avoid critical thinking and never listen to other people's opinions. It's because we don't have love in our lives.
Yes, it's the same for me. I prey on monsters, not because I have a very narrow-minded and unhealthy way to cope with the disappearance of my brother or my dark and scarred backstory. It's because I don't have love in my life either.
And I actually never said anything about this corpse. I'm quite excited about the possibility of marrying it. I'm all for love. Especially my love for fooling people into marriage without proper consent, which is the purest kind of love. Okay. Now that you think about it, understanding and managing these people's deep issues might be more complex than just recurring to love. But who cares? You just want to save your corpse, so love will suffice for now. Problem is, who exactly would want to date these people? Luckily, you always carry some extra corpses with you. Will never be offended by constant bigotry and sexism? A corpse! Who won't mind dating someone with intense anger issues and a thirst for blood? A corpse! Who would be okay with being fooled into marriage, even without proper consent? A corpse! So you give corpses to all of them. You can feel the weight of how wrong all this is, but meh! At least they'll leave you alone until they grow tired of their corpses, which probably won't be ideal love partners. You're alone. You're again alone with your corpse. You ask yourself, is it really that bad, dating a corpse? Spoiler alert, it is. You're starting to form a really nice bond with your corpse. You feel you have a very special connection. This what some might call love. Okay. Or is it just you hallucinating due to continuous inhalation of the many unhealthy fumes the corpse is releasing as it slowly decomposes? What? Hard to tell. Only sure thing is that you gain +2 fun and +1 charm. Am I going to prom with the corpse?
This is a very good game.
Let's go.
All right, here we go. Take me to class, sure.
Going to school in the school game? Forbidden.
I mean, I feel like that's what a hipster would do. That day the teacher is just tired of teaching, so she recurs to the classic technique of not giving a shit and putting on some kind of historical TV show for you to watch. What you don't expect is that it's super effective! God bless the golden era of television. The TV show is compelling thanks to the ridiculous amount of nudity and bloodshed, but at the same time, you actually learn a lot about history. You gain +2 smarts. With that out of the way, you hurry away to meet your secret meeting with Miranda.
Majestic.
Well done, co-conspirator. Operation Make Liam Popular Again is a rousing success. And for the record, I did discover that Liam was popular for a 3-month period in the early 16th century, so the name fits. All that remains is for us to wait for prom and celebrate our...
Your deception? I knew it was too good to be true. My idiosyncrasies are remarkable, but they aren't marketable. This was all a cruel joke, wasn't it? A bet between two popular kids that they could make an outcast loser in the prom king. Well, guess what? The circus is over, and this clown is climbing into his tiny car and going home. Along with like 12 other tiny clowns, if the metaphor holds. Which it doesn't. It was a bad metaphor. Goodbye!
No! Liam! I wasn't trying to be mean. I don't have a mean bone in my body. I don't even have bones.
You might check that affirmation later.
Oh, fish sticks! If we don't do something to fix this, all our hard work and subterfuge will be for naught. But how can we make amends? Surely not with some sort of overwrought romantic gesture defying all logic.
You tell Miranda not to worry. You've seen plenty of teen rom-coms. You know how this part goes. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna say number 1.
I like how many options involve money for this particular one.
Miranda's involved.
Yeah.
I probably could have gone to the library and gotten more money once I saw I was on this route, but whatever. Let's just do it. Yes. Wait, how did you know Liam was about to board a plane? Are you stalking him? If you are, that's fine. Isn't that what all romantic comedies ever have taught us to do?
This is true.
Anyway, you find Liam in the international terminal at Spooky Airport, waiting in line to board. You pass through airport security by telling them you're there for a romantic gesture. Because airport security might say no to terrorism, but they can't say no to love.
You're too late. I'm going to Belarus, where my calculations have revealed that nobody likes me and I can't go back to being unpopular.
You grasp Liam's cold, dead hand in yours, and with perfect sincerity tell him what he means to you. Nothing. Don't you see? You say, looking deep into his eyes. You don't need to flee to Belarus to be unpopular. Because you will always be unpopular in my heart, which is coincidentally about the same shape as Belarus.
I don't know what to say. Mainly because I don't know what you're talking about. But if I don't understand it, that must mean it's art. You said art to me. Oh, how could I ever dream of leaving you behind? Alright, if it makes you happy, I'll return to Spooky High School and don that heavy prom crown. But only because I know that no matter how popular I get, there will always be one person who thinks I'm only so-so.
The people in the airport line clap and cheer, clearly not understanding anything you two just said to each other. Liam accompanies you back to school.
Oh, sorry. My bad. Oh, we actually pick now.
Yeah.
Oh, so we actually, in theory, we could ask anyone technically, just we may get a no.
Yeah, you can ask anyone, but if you don't have high enough heart points with them, they'll probably say no.
All right. Well, I think there's only one that. Wait, can I choose to go stag? That's kind of great. But yeah, apparently I ended up on the Scott path, so let's do Scott.
Hey, bro.
Okay. Oh, that's you. Go for it, Ryan.
I feel like I gotta date the corpse. I have to go by myself. Not a
Here
fun.
we go!
Yes. I need my corpse.
All right.
And you wanted Vera, right? No, I'm kidding.
Oh, hey.
Give me that tsundere vampire.
Sure.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. Huh? Prom? I don't know. You're nice and all, but I have a great sense of smell. And somehow this smells like a bad idea.
Aww.
So I should pass, bro. Sorry. You knew you should have taken a shower before asking Scott. Wow, this game's brutal.
Oh no, you lost.
Oh,
Sorry
what a
about
loser.
That, bro.
After that, you were forced to abandon your home and join the underground society of sad people who couldn't get a date to Monster Prom. Which is a fancy way of saying you had to live the rest of your life in the fucking sewers. Gross.
Let's do this!
you asked nobody to prom, because none of them are as cool as your as a corpse. You ask your corpse to prom, and for sure it doesn't say no. So a date it is. Bring your corpse to prom. What a whimsical evening. And nobody judges you. Mostly because everyone is doing their own fucked up stuff. So you get to date a corpse. Still, that doesn't make it less wrong. For today, you romance a corpse. Maybe tomorrow you romance a sentient being who can really love you back. Baby steps.
Let's go.
How ironic.
Who could have foreseen this? Liam and Blue, prom royalty.
We did. It was all our plan. We fought for love, and love won. Liam is popular again. Huzzah!
Anyway, after all these years spent avoiding clicks, this doesn't feel... Cliches? Clicks? Whatever word that is.
Cliches.
This doesn't feel as bad as I imagined.
So authentic.
Maybe doing a 180-degree turn from cliches is good, but embarrassing cliches is like making a 360-degree turn from them. So disruptive.
At that moment, Miranda becomes distracted by some other wacky plan and leaves you with Liam mumbling to himself, such a lovable dork. Prom night arrives, and the two of you decide to embrace all cliches, from slow dancing to actually having fun.
Prom king. How unexpected.
After the coronation, Liam admits he's having a great time, which is causing him to reflect on all the cliches he avoided all these years, which he can now embrace. Then he puts his hands over yours and says, and you know what? Oh yeah, you do it.
Yeah. And you know what the biggest cliche I've been avoiding is? Love. I don't care how cheesy that sounded.
Boy, that was cheesy. But you know what? You don't care either.
All right.
Hey, I was most likely to start a cult.
Get him.
Whoa. 2 secret endings. Wait,
Yep.
what were this?
Mine and yours, the corpse ending.
Ah,
We
neat.
almost got a third with the Scott King of the Furries thing.
There are a couple characters here I don't recognize that I really want to.
Yep.
Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept on having our lives, living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Scott unexpectedly ended up in film school and partnered with Vera to co-create their very own TV show. It was bought by Netflix, since Netflix will buy anything, even a crazy TV show co-created by recently graduated high schoolers. Liam kept doing art so hard that he eventually evaporated and became the concept of coolness itself. As he left the physical plane, the last thing Liam did was give everyone a condescending look. Damien became an interior designer specializing in torture machines. Last month, Vogue magazine called his products the refined marriage between macabre and chic. For those 3 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
Perfect. Well, that was fun.
That was awesome.
Yep, that's Monster Prom for you.
I dated a corpse.
I got shot down by a werewolf.
So it's,
I played a vampire, the prom king.
It's true. Man, I definitely want to play that again at some point. Maybe not on a stream, but yeah, that was a good time.
That was
I'm going to go ahead and mute this for now. Just
I think I'm going to have to buy this game at some point.
Yeah,
you know,
it's a really fun party game.
Keep an eye out for it. Keep an eye out for it on Steam. I got it on sale bundled with the second term, and it was only like $3. It was super cheap, or something like that. It was discounted like whatever. It might have been $6, but it's discounted like over 60%. It was great. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. Thank you everyone for joining us on this. As a reminder, this was all done in promotion of the Less Than Secret Kickstarter. Only it's counting it in hours now. That's how close we are. It ends, I believe, noon Eastern on Monday. Putting a link up on the screen for it now. This is a cryptid anthology that we are currently kickstarting. We're working our way towards the $6,000 goal. We might actually be almost there. Like, we've been going very fast the last couple of days.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if you guys have not checked it out already, please do. We had a great time with it. All 3 of us contributed to it. It was a great project.
Whoa!
Where can people find you guys on social media or Patreon or whatever?
Oh, I am on Instagram and Patreon at SkywhaleComics.
Nope. I think that was the opposite of what you wanted to do.
That is the opposite of what I wanted to do. But we got an erotic fanfic about dragons. That's great.
Yes.
Which is it? Here we go. Sorry, I wanted to bring up the actual Skywhale comics and stuff like that.
There we go.
Yep.
All right. And I am at RFCannon, as you can see on the screen, on Twitter and Instagram, but mostly Twitter. And like 12 other social medias I never update.
Yep. And I am BWHComics on everything. Same deal. All right. Well, thank you very much for joining us. Hope you had as good a time as we had. And until next time, rock on, guys, and never stop drawing.
Bye.
Bye.